Quadrant is an Australian literary and cultural journal. Quadrant reviews literature, as well as featuring essays on ideas and topics such as politics, history, universities, and the arts. It also publishes poetry and short stories. History. The magazine was founded in Sydney in 1956 by Richard Krygia, a Polish Jewish refugee who had been active in Social Democrat politics in Europe, and James Macaulay, a Catholic poet, famous for the anti-modernist O'Malley hoax. It was an initiative of the Australian Committee for Cultural Freedom, the Australian arm of the Congress for Cultural Freedom, an anti-communist advocacy group funded by the CIA. It has had many notable contributors, including Les Murray, who has been its literary editor since 1990, Peter Ryan, who wrote a column from 1994 to 2015, Heinz Arndt, Sir Garfield Barwick, Frank Brennan, Ian Callanan, Hal Colbach, Peter Coleman, Sir Zelman Cowan, Anthony Daniels, Joe Dolce, David Flint, Lord Harris of High Cross, Paul Hasluck, Dyson Hayden, Sidney Hook, A.D. Hope, Barry Humphries, Clive James, John Kerr, Michael Kirby, Frank Knopfel-Macker, Peter Cocken, Christopher Koch, Andrew Lansdowne, John Latham, Douglas Murray, Patrick O'Brien, Sharon Knowles, George Pell, Roger Sandall, Roger Scruton, Greg Sheridan, James Spiegelman, Sir Ninian Stephen, and Tom Switzer, as well as several Labour and Liberal political figures, including Bob Hawke, John Howard, Tony Abbott, Mark Latham, and John Wheeldon. The magazine holds a conservative stance on political and social issues. In March 2008, the magazine was describing itself as skeptical of unthinking leftism, or political correctness, and its smelly little orthodoxies. Editor's management structure. Editorial staff: Chair of the Board and Editor-in-Chief, Keith Wins-Shuttle. Editor, Quadrant Magazine, John O'Sullivan. Editor, Quadrant Online, Roger Franklin. Literary Editor, Les Murray. Deputy Editor, George Thomas. Additional reading.